Guys, we're rolling up to the park now, and just in 1 second here, we should be able to see the top of ArieForce One. Look at it, right behind that American flag. Holy crap, guys, it's actually up. We're about to pull into the park now and get a closer look at the coaster. This is amazing to see. I am so ready. Hello everyone, welcome to another construction update. My name is Gavin and this is Fistful of Thrills, and today I'm back at Fun Spot Atlanta, guys. That is right. I know it's been a couple months since I've been here actually. Finally, I have made the trek up here from Orlando. I'm back here in person. Let's go check out everything with this coaster, starting with the most noticeable aspect and part of it. And you know what that is? Obviously, the lift hill and the drop, which are completely up right now, and that is amazing to see. Those flew up, so let's go in the park and check those out. So today in particular, we are going to check out the actual progress on the coaster, as well as areas they've blocked off for construction. So basically just construction progress overall, and how it's affecting the park. So right now we are by the go-kart tracks and the mini golf course, kind of, but just look at ArieForce One right there. Look how tall it looms in the skyline. It's because there's nothing else around it. All you have is trees pretty much. So everything is low to the ground, which just forced perspective makes this coaster look so tall. It honestly looks like a hyper coaster in my opinion. So that is not a bad thing. And the color scheme as well. We'll get closer to the coaster so you can see it, but it is looking incredible. Once again, huge thank you to the park and RMC for allowing me to take my drone up and get some incredible shots of ArieForce One. So without further ado, let's go take a look at those drone shots and see what's going on construction-wise. Just look at ArieForce One right there. It is looking incredible. So right here, you can see the lift hill is pretty much complete. The track, the iBox steel track is on the coaster right now. And also, they are pretty much done with the drop. So the drop is pretty much complete. We still have a little bit more track that has to get out there. And right now, they're mostly working on the Raven Truss dive. And after that, you can see the structure for the stall is up, but we have to wait a little bit until we see track on there.
What's up, guys? Like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on.
Thank you so much. Behind these fences right here, we can also see where the old mini golf course was. It was up for quite a while, but now that progress on construction has begun, and begun is an understatement in my opinion, we could see that they have totally demolished it and cleared land. This is where the station is gonna go, and a good significant portion of the coaster is gonna fly through here and over there towards the arcade. If you didn't know, the coaster is actually gonna go above the arcade and behind it, so let's go check that stuff out next. This is also so cool. From the last update we made, the train is now here at Fun Spot Atlanta. If you remember, this train used to be at Fun Spot Orlando to be showcased. Also, since ArieForce One is gonna be going behind the arcade, they have started to clear some ground around the front of the arcade here. In a sec, we're gonna go ahead and check out behind the arcade to see what progress is being made back there. But for the moment, you can see that this whole area is officially chain linked off. Here's a better view without the fencing of what is going on behind the fences right here near the arcade. You can see back there that the concrete footers are actually poured and the foundations are ready to be constructed upon, which is phenomenal news for the front of the arcade and the coaster leading up to that point. Now let's go ahead and check out behind the arcade on what's going on back there. Guys, this is great news. There's been significant progress made behind the arcade finally. It's been a few months since they've done pretty much anything back here. But now that I'm back here, I can finally see what they've done, and they have done quite a bit. So let's go and see what's going on. Right above the arcade, we could also see the lift hill and the drop for ArieForce One just peeking right there. It's amazing how you can see it everywhere in the park and even on the road. With the footers being ready to be constructed upon up front of the arcade, and then the land being cleared behind the arcade right there, that is a great sign, and that tells me that construction should pretty much begin very soon for the sections of the coaster that will take place around the arcade. And that is gonna be awesome to see, guys, and I cannot wait. And as I'm heading out of here, I also just want to make a quick little pit stop and check out what's going on in the parking lot. There isn't much steel over here because most of it's actually been relocated to the areas that it is supposed to go. So a lot of the steel, if you remember, was for the lift hill, the Raven Trust Dive, the bigger elements on the coaster. And all those elements are actually already constructed and up or are in the process of being constructed. The steel that is left over back there is most likely for some areas where they haven't begun construction yet that they don't want to drop steel into. For example, you know that there's going to be a significant portion of the coaster that goes around the arcade, in front of the arcade specifically. And the park is currently open. They don't want to shut down attractions when they're not even constructing stuff there yet. So what are they doing? They're not moving the steel yet. And that is smart on their end because they're able to keep operations at full capacity. They don't have to shut down any attractions, and they're able to keep guests happy. So props to them. It was just awesome to be back here and see the progress be so incredible, I will say. The lift hill is up. Raven Trust Dive is being constructed. The drop is completely done. There are footers being poured or already poured over by the arcade. A lot of land has been cleared. Pretty much all the land that is going to use has been cleared. So that means construction is well underway and progress is ramping up extraordinarily, I will say. This is amazing. And that calls it for our construction update. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you want to see more construction updates like this that come up pretty frequently, I'll say, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below if you enjoyed it. So thank you all so much again for watching, and I'll catch you later.